Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for January 2022. I want to say happy birthday to those who will be celebrating or have already celebrated. Happy belated birthday. My granddaughter Faith will be turning 9 on the 26th of December. And why do I just realized, she's Capricorn, but it's so funny. I, like, her birthday's the 26th, right? She's a Capricorn, but I always read her as a Sagittarius, without fail. And it's funny because, like, I feel she's very intuitive because somehow that came up in a conversation, like, between me, her mom, and her were on the phone, or she was on speaker, and I said that to Jen. I said, it's so funny how I read like Sagittarius and Faith, and like she must we're gonna look deeper in her chart. And Faith says to me, she goes, well, I relate more to a Sagittarius. I have more, I feel I am like I have more Sagittarius in me. And she's on the cusp, so you know, from the mouths of babes. Anyway, sorry for that story right in the beginning. All right, guys, open your heart. Open your heart. There's always a reason why. By the way, this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and those intuitively guided. We are, the last Gemini full moon of 2021. It's so funny because I did your reading first last month, so I was going to do your reading last. But then I thought to myself, well, some of them are having birthdays, so I should do it now. So how mixed up is my brain? But, whatever brought me to doing your reading, we're doing your reading. All right. Open Your Heart by Mother Mary. I allow myself to feel the full range of emotions, especially all the forms of love. Open your heart. It's the energy of the Empress who doesn't let life make her hard, makes her wise, actually. We have the Hierophant, called Faith in this deck. Card of Taurus, by the way. Number 5. Again, the ending of 2021, moving into 2022. It is the year of the lovers. 2021 was the year of the Hierophant. So that means that in 2021, a lot of us were looking at our true beliefs, whether we're forced to or by choice, that type of thing. Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. I was only gone a second. It's interesting how, like, in the last month, like, Sam has just been, like, walking in when the door has been closed, which is, a sign that I'm recording a video, doing a reading. But lately it's just been, like, just walking in, asking a question. And I'm like, give me an opportunity to pause. So anyway, maybe that's something you'll find yourself, like you're finding like a lot of interruptions. So anyway, 5 speaks of your belief system. And I feel like, there was 2021 was about, maybe even before that, was really about, I feel like when you find your true belief system, you find yourself. All right. We have the King of Pentacles. Honestly, I don't know if he was in reverse or if I put him in reverse when I put the video on pause. We'll see. We'll know quickly. King of Wands can be you. Another Sag. Um, Aries, Leo. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. You know, that's a card of success within your creative house. How you make your pentacles. It is where you put your focus, though. I feel like it's a belief in yourself. Like, have a belief in, I do feel like because we're entering the year of the lovers, and then the energy is like magnified. We want to think about that because I have to fit, I feel like we have the ability to manifest what it is we want, but it does take our focus. So it makes sense that that would come before, like 2021, a 5 year would come before 6, right? Let's stop, let's look what works, what doesn't work, how have I become, have I lost myself, why, how can I find myself again? I feel like first thing you do is like put the focus on you. And I mean that like on building something for you. This is the energy of independence. All right, let's keep going. Well, how beautiful is that? We have the Nine of Pentacles right next to the Nine of Cups. Oh, I love it. Some of you, this may be doing something you're doing from home, but what it's telling me is this is where you, like, there's something within the Nine of Pentacles that truly fulfills you, like gives you a true sense of fulfillment. And listen, it may be helping others, right? The Faith card is the first card. But something gives you like, as you're building this empire, let's say, it does bring you joy. But I'm not, like, I don't want to sugarcoat it because it also takes work. In the Nine of Pentacles, though, I always feel like, this is what I'm meant to do. Like, and I feel that. Like, this is something I was meant to do. Even if I'm just starting as the apprentice, right? But this is success, by the way. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. How interesting. We had the 5, 2021, going into the 6, 2022. And what is the 6 leaving behind? Well, the 5 swords. It's like so clear. All that was toxic, all that did not belong to me, all that has weighed me down, that were false beliefs, other people's beliefs, all of that. It's really finding you again because Mother Mary's saying, open your heart. There's nothing to fear here. Quite the opposite. So I feel like definitely this is saying this is where 2022 is finding you. This is moving through the choppy waters with the promise of calm waters right ahead. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are changing homes, changing locations. And that's okay. I feel like whatever changes you're going through, try to trust. If it feels like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I want you to really try to trust your intuition. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I often read her as the business owner. She's looking right back at that Four of Wands. She has the Nine of Pentacles above her. You know, what is the Queen of Pentacles' specialty? Her specialty is seeing the details that other people miss. So in some way, this may be part of something that you do in your, you know, your pentacles that I definitely feel like brings you a true sense of joy. You know, and this queen could be saying this may be the time to be within your earth energy, like connected to the earth, to the ground. Can be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn too. We have the Three of Wands. Well, I like that. We have, hello, Ten of Cups. Interesting because, you know, we begin with independent energy, like I'm becoming really independent and quite happy in it, like quite balanced and, you know, and listen, it's a journey to get here. But once you arrive, you know, I feel like in this energy, you're feeling the blessings and you're even feeling your gifts as the blessings, you know, of creation, of creating. But it's very independent type energy. Two nines. And now we move into a 10. We have movement both ways, from the 9 to the 10, from the 6, the movement out of the 5, right? Where are we moving toward? The boat is heading right to the 6, or the 10 of Pentacles. Well, hello, I should just looked in my hand. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow. You know, whose reading did I title "This might be the best month, year of your life"? I think it was Aries. I feel like this is what I feel for you too. Like this may be, and it may be just the beginning of. You know what I mean? Like January is the beginning of. Excuse me. I sprayed some Glade and I'm like sensitive to everything now. Alright, well, hello, Knight of Cups. Wow. You know, it's like you're in one mindset. You're in one mindset. And your mindset is building these pentacles. Building, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is clearly understanding that within the Four of Pentacles, it's the foundation, right? That's the foundation. So it's important that this begin with a solid foundation. And the Nine of Pentacles is ultimately where you want to end up, right? And I feel like you will. There's no doubt in my mind. And I feel like, boy, I just feel like it's a good time. You know, but also a time of your focus. You know, it's interesting because the Queen has the Three of Wands behind her, and that's a very optimistic view of something. And if I look at what she's looking at, it is the Four of Pentacles. And then I have Temperance in my hand. Card of Sagittarius. Card of Divine Timing. You know, it's almost like this Queen is like, I am going to open my heart. Or maybe the King, I am going to open my heart. I am going to put my focus upon my pentacles, you know, upon that makes me, and maybe I don't even know this yet, you know, maybe I don't know what's going to create this energy for me, but it's coming from you. It's going to come from you. And, you know, again, think of the Queen of Pentacles, the details that other people miss. It can be a lot of different things. What's these cards down here? I didn't even know we had cards down here. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn. Capricorn's in a lot of readings this month. We have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have, wow, the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You know, it's interesting how this feels outside of this. Like, this feels like something, this feels like something. You know, I may have been surprised by someone, and I may have thought that someone was someone that they weren't. That type of energy, like, you know, like I thought that someone, you know, was going to love me or help it, you know, want to see me do well in my life, you know, that type of thing. So what I thought was going to happen and then what really happened feels very different. Very different. It's almost like, you know, I feel like for someone, there's someone out there who, it's almost like they use, should be our, but they use their pentacles almost to hold you, um, you know, to put a sense of fear in you about you trying to make any change. I don't feel like this is everyone, but I feel like this is someone. Um, and almost like I can't work outside the home. Well, you know what? You can work inside the home now. Um, and maybe that's just exactly what you're meant to be doing. And, you know, I don't know. Like, um, I feel like, and if I'm doing this with purpose. And my purpose is to leave that person who told me, who's trying to hold me, who's not trying to expand. Like, ugh, I feel it, and I almost feel like I'm going to use that as my fuel to. That's why this queen is so focused on her foundation, her own foundation, independently, right? So I don't know. I feel like you're doing this with purpose, and the purpose would be to leave that energy behind. And I feel like you'll have the opportunity. You know, this is where you really got to believe in yourself, and that's why the faith card is the very first card. Like you got to believe, you got to have the belief that you can create, and you know, and I feel like all of us are sent signs, signs of inspiration, signs of danger, signs of, you know, opportunities, all of that. And it's us who can get, you know, like lost. You know, it's almost like the dark cloud doesn't allow me to see them. So anyway, this queen is, you know, she's dead set on finding her way out. You know, almost like I'm playing a game. Like I'll let you pretend that, you know, I need that your Ten of Pentacles. And in the meantime, she's over here creating her own. And then I feel, you know, with the Knight of Queen or the Knight of Cups right below, and I feel like if you're here, you're the Queen. Um, it doesn't matter your sign, because I feel like this Queen, as I'm focusing this direction, I feel like this Knight of Cups will find you, will come in. You know what's around it. Temperance. Temperance teaches us patience. Temperance teaches us to, you know, put our intention out there and then let go of control of how something must show. Temperance wants us to be a partner within this. You know, this queen certainly is, you know, about to put a plan into action. So even if 2021 has been difficult, I feel like I've learned a lot. And then, you know, so this knight comes in unexpectedly. He comes in unexpectedly and he's bringing you this cup. Here is the cup. It's right there. right? There it is. Here is this cup. Here is the Nine of Cups. You're over in this Nine of Cups. Your focus is over here. Boom. Here comes this other. This has nothing to do with the past. This is everything to do with the future. So, unbeknownst to you, here comes, the Knight is bringing this cup. Boom, there it is. What does this cup, consist of? Where does it take me? It takes me right to the Ten of Cups. It's mirrored by the Nine of Cups. Temperance is mirrored by faith. I find this really beautiful. And I know different people are going to take it different ways. Because, it's all about perception, I guess. You guys, I know there's a couple people like, Sandy, talk louder, I can't hear you. I don't know why I've been talking so soft. Alright, what's on the bottom of the deck? Hello, Fool. Do I take a chance? Do I take a leap? And if I do take this leap, am I willing to leave the past in the past? Am I willing to have an open heart? Allow my creativity to flow, right? Allow this abundance within me to flow. And I feel like that's where you're going to find your happiness. And oh, by the way, at the same time, down the road, here comes this Ace of Cups. So I feel like, I'm over here, and then, boom, I get a plan. Boom, I put that plan into action. It feels right. I don't know if I tell anybody or I just do it. Because it's, again, very independent energy. Mercury, a lot of Mercury energy, so it can be, your communication skills, something like that. Like you're writing a book, whatever it is. And I feel like this queen is sure of one thing. She does not want to repeat the past. That is the one thing I am sure of. And I feel like this queen is, with the Three of Wands behind her, kind of feeding her. Very optimistic energy. I don't care what anybody tells me anymore, right? That energy is behind me. I'm the Fool. The Fool asks you to take a chance, take a leap, to trust in yourself. This is about your journey. This is your life. Okay, let's bring in the Tarot of Dreams. No, that's not what they're called. The Gilded Tarot. They're already pre-shuffled too. And let's go a little deeper if we dare. This is the way I look at things. Like, it's just better to know the truth. It's just easier to live in the truth. Alright. We have the Six of Pentacles. Interesting, because we have, again, the 5, and now we have the 6 on both sides. Above it and below it, I should say. As above, so below. Six of Pentacles, I'll tell you, it is a very giving, generous type energy. It is where, you could feel a calling to help the underdog in this energy. And, I don't care what anybody else says. I feel like you should trust it if you're feeling called to that. And you know what? I feel like, how lovely if that is like your calling in some way, and then you meet someone along that path. Like, it just feels lovely. It just feels lovely. no matter what the past was. We have the Five of Pentacles. You know, I feel like, you know, it's like someone pulled the rug from underneath me. And, like, it hurt. Pulled the rug from underneath me and it hurt. But within that energy, it's like I hit my head on the ground. And when I hit my head on the ground, it's like, boom, I get it. Like, I can't let this happen again. It cannot ever happen again. So even though this is hard energy, it's energy that asks for change. You know, I ask for change, but many times it's against our own will. Against our own will. I don't know if that's how I meant to say it. Anyways, it talks about the journey after the fact, right? After the tower, after you feel thrown out in the cold, and it tells you the journey you're heading on. And that is the journey of where, you know, listen, maybe you're alone, and all of a sudden you start, like, noticing soulmates enter into your life. Like, and I don't mean like love. But I mean, we all love each other, right? We're all each other's soulmates. So, like, we enter in at the right time to help. And I feel like in that energy, it doesn't go unnoticed. And it may spark something within you. Like, I want to help another. We have the Five of Wands. Look at that, 2 5s. You have a lot of 5s, first of all. So I don't feel like 2021, first of all, was easy. I don't feel that. I feel like, you know, the Five of Wands is just where someone doesn't want to back. No one will back down. No one backs down. No one admits to being wrong. You know what I mean? It's like there is no victory to be had here. But in the same breath, I feel like this is something that you've been through that you're now using within your, however you're building your pentacles, within this Nine of Pentacles energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's reversed itself. You know, that's about patience. And maybe in reverse it's saying, you know, slow down, you move too fast. It may just say that, like, you know, you just haven't met. Wow, it's like another reading I did. You just haven't met me yet. Maybe, I don't know, these are cross readings. Whose was that? You just haven't met me yet. Whose reading was that? It was pretty recent. Anyway. You know, I feel like too, it's like when I get to this place, this space within my life, and I feel like you do, if you trust in yourself, if you understand it, when you get to this place, I almost feel like, you know, I don't want to leave it. I don't want to move from it. Like, don't bring me any seeds. And I feel like this is down the road. Like, almost this is how good you're feeling. Like, you don't even have to bring me any more seeds of intentions because I'm joyful right now. Wow. But for some of you, I feel like it's saying, you know, the patience in when seeds arrive, right? The right seeds arrive at the right time. You know, we don't pluck them too early. here I can pluck them a little too early. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups coming over the Six of Swords. I feel like it's talking about self. I do feel like this is talking about, you know, like self. Well, look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. You know, why I love, first of all, look at that. The Five of Pentacles is right above that. You know what? It's like someone over here holding that Ten of Pentacles over my head. Almost like it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Even though it's like maybe it's yours. But I feel like in the same breath, like, take it. I don't want it. I'm willing to go through, I'm willing to go through the mud for change. You know what I mean? It could be of like gone through divorce and, you know, you didn't get all that you thought that you should. I feel like, is it worth the fight? And the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like whatever, it's like whatever you lost or whatever you thought that you had, what you're going towards is so much better. And there's a reason for that. It's because this energy is no longer attached. It's no longer attached. Not only is it no longer attached, it no longer has any power over you. Because you don't need it. That's why. You don't need it. You don't need it to create your own Ten of Pentacles. So go ahead. Slam the door, you know, slam the door behind me. But this queen is like intent on building, well, this Ten of Pentacles. And I know you do. And I know you can, because boom, above her is the Nine of Pentacles. And over it is the Ten of Pentacles. So anyway, listen, and it may say that you're building it yourself. You know, like, I'm not waiting for someone else to bring it for me, to me. This is me creating it. This feels kind of powerful, I have to tell you. Wow, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Hello, guardian angel. You know, there's something going on here, guys. And I feel like you must know, you must feel it. You know, it feels like a change in the wind type of thing. The Knight of Pentacles is, you know, is a knight that's bringing you, it's bringing you a seed. It's bringing you a seed. The Knight of Pentacles is your guardian angel's energy. It's the most loyal, I guess, knight of them all. Coming right over this queen. And again, I don't care what sign you are. I feel like it's the energy that we're best in right now. That can change. Anyway, so I feel like, listen, if you want to build a Ten of Pentacles for yourself, you have the ability. If someone tells you you don't, they're wrong. If somebody tells you you can't, you can. If somebody makes it difficult, you find another way. I feel like, you know what I mean? And listen, I feel like for some, you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. Maybe you're doing it without telling anyone. You know, it's kind of like I could do this and really nobody would know. Except, you know, like my family wouldn't know, but I told them. But other than that, they would never know. So maybe you're doing something that right now is just yours. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and Mother Mary's energy. Open your heart. The Queen of Cups does have a very open heart. She's looking, towards the future. In the Nine of Cups energy. I feel like it's hard to tell someone that you could have this when you're in that, right? When you have all this heaviness over you telling you that you can't. And then here you have just some girl on YouTube saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I don't know. Knight of Pentacles is someone, is also talks about patience too. The right time, right? This just may be the right time of my life. I just maybe now have enough wisdom to really get it, to understand it. Maybe before I didn't. I needed those experiences. I needed to overcome them. All of that. So the Knight of Pentacles says, I come at the right time. And sometimes it feels like the nick of time. But I don't really feel that. What was I going to say? Oh, we have here the Seven of Pentacles. They want something faster. The Knight normally slow down, but now I feel like the Knight is saying it's sooner versus later. How's that? I picked him up backwards. Well, there you go. It's sooner versus later. Coming over the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Strength card of Leo. Coming over the Ace of Cups. Some of you could certainly be heading towards a Leo. Could be, Leo comes into your life. Definitely talks about the emotional healing within yourself, potentially within another, right? Because it does feel like it's like the combining of two, making like the perfect Ten of Cups after the Ten of Hell. After the Ten of Hell. So anyway, the Strength card talks about the inner strength. The Fool knows that. That's the Fool's first energy meets is the Magician, and that's the Magician's job to say, listen, Fool, as you begin this journey, and you're the Fool, as you begin this journey, understand that you have these innate tools that are already within you. There's nothing that you cannot overcome. There is nothing that has not already been done. Live fearlessly and trust your energy. Opening your heart is also for you too, right? It's like hard to receive when that part of me is closed down. Anyway, something's moving quickly. Maybe you're moving quickly. Wow, a lot of cards, but we're going to take them. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Here comes something right into the physical world. We have the Six of Wands. It's the energy of victory. For some of you, maybe it feels like a victory. Maybe it just feels like, if it's someone, it just feels like the right one. You know what I mean? Maybe you had to have it that bad to understand how good you can have it. You know what I mean? Like, I had to feel the difference. And now I do. And now I get it. So I feel like that. I feel like that's going on too. We have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups coming over the Ace of Cups. The 9 plus the Ace would be the 10. I feel like it's telling me that you definitely do, like your emotional health seems like you get it in order. I feel like you are becoming the Fool, and I feel like you're letting go of a lot and you're opening up to a lot at the same time. You are creating, like, this queen, her own Ten of Pentacles. But beyond that, too, I feel like as it relates to love, it's like when you find, listen, doesn't mean life is perfect by any means. It's just a different you. It's a different you. It's the real you, is what it is. It's like your spirituality and your humanness walking hand in hand. Like go ahead and try to jump me. My spirit guide's right behind me. It's got my back. It's got my back. Anyway, hello, Nine of Pentacles again. I'll be honest, I feel like this Five of Swords is someone who's back here who maybe, I don't know, doesn't like the idea of you having a success. Oh well. And you know what I feel like? And there is a chance that someone who really, I feel like you know who it is. It's like, it's almost like the opposite of what it is that I thought it would be. As you start to have a success, don't be surprised if kind of like this lower type energies start to come back to kind of like want to feed on that. I feel like you're a different person. They can't do it. Can't be done. Can't be done. I created this. You had no part of it. Be gone. We have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Two of Swords. Very interesting card to end with, the Two of Swords. I guess some of you are looking at it like it's going to take a lot of work to me to get where I want to be. Maybe. But again, there's a certain joy within it. Maybe you don't even know yet. And maybe it does take a lot of work. But you can do it. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it, but it does take the beginning of it. Like, I totally get why I would be nervous about something. You know what I mean? Like, I totally get the, like, past energy, like, ugh, like swords stuck in different parts of me, and I have to pull them out one by one, right? Whoosh, let them go. Okay. I feel like, if this is about your own dream, it's because again, I feel like there's the energy of true success here for you, and not just that, but a love for what you do, and the willingness to put your focus and your hard work in it. I feel like this is saying for some, like, don't give up, like, don't give up now, and don't give up your dream. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Here is whatever it needs to be for whatever, whoever it needs to go to. Knight of Pentacles right above it. Like, boom, there's one of your seeds right from the tree. That old dark energy that tries to rise up and want to take it. No more. The Strength card, I have to, like I feel like half woman, half lion, right? Which side, like which side you want to mess with. Almost like my human side, my spirit's got my back. It's right there. So, that's how it can be. And for some of you, that's how it is now. Some of you are starting right at the Fool's energy. And I'm telling you what you already know, but I'm like letting you see how, first of all, how, I don't know. So, I think I'm gonna read Mother Mary's card. I keep forgetting I changed my cards around. Open your heart. I thought it said love. This is a card with a very important message for you. Spend less time thinking and analyzing and more time feeling and experiencing. Mother Mary asks you to open your heart more. She realizes that you may have some fears about being emotionally hurt, and she offers to comfort, support, and guide you. Of all the components of your spiritual path, opening yourself up to experiencing love is the most essential. Make the conscious choice to risk being hurt and drop your emotional defenses. Be vulnerable and real, and allow others to get to know the true you. Mother Mary and Archangel Raphael act as your shield so that you can be open and protected together. Wow. So, it definitely feels like you're talking about here. You know, it's almost like we're going through the year. We're going through the year. We're coming out of the 2021, moving into 2022. You know, there's a little bit of choppy waters, but nonetheless, you know, from that, there's this focus upon, you know, your foundation. And whatever I just feel like what was taken, listen, you can create your own. Somebody says, nah, it's mine, you can have it. But then what you do does become yours. And then I feel like, I don't know, someone along that path comes in, and it just feels like the right person. Just feels like the right person. You know, even with the energy of victory right here, you know, it is the energy of like almost pulling energy to it, especially with the Eight of Wands. Maybe this is when your soul's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Bring it to me. Nine of Cups, independent, singular, Ace of Cups, boom. So, I'm going to leave it there, guys. You know, another reading where it's so weird this month. Like this month, like I really can't wait to read your comments, because I feel like your perception is going to be a little bit different of what I'm getting, and I feel like this is you know, again, one of those readings is coming out a little early. Don't let that bother you, because you know, maybe you needed to hear it now to kind of like let certain things sink in, and then maybe early January you're like starting to get inspired. Come back and watch it. You may see it in a whole different light. You may see like how I saw you. So use it as your tool. Use it as your tool. Anyways, I thank you guys. I'm going to stop talking. I can smell bacon. Smells good. I love you. I will see you next time at my table. Bye bye.